Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys and Collectibles. Now over the past few months we've been getting quite a few comments and some emails from our followers basically saying that the building blocks versions that we have shown are not as good as the leading brands. Well, I'm not quite sure that I agree with that, so what we decided to do is we're going to build this particular model, which is Luke Skywalker's X-Wing, and compare it to the building blocks brand and see what the difference is. So stay tuned and let's get cracking. Okay, so here we can see when the box is opened, all the components in there. Stickers, all the bits, the number bags and so on, and the all important building instructions. And we are going now to embark on building this particular model, and then we are going to compare it to the building blocks version. So stay tuned and see how we go. So let's look first at the Lego version. So this is the finished version. Very nice build, fairly easy to build. Okay, the bits slot together very nicely. The raising of the cockpit glass, the back of the model, which incidentally is very different to the alternative, but we go over that shortly. The top of the model. Now, one of the things that I noticed about this one was that in order to extend the wings, you have to pick the model up and press the button, and then the wings, the X-wings, extend. However, they don't actually stay extended when the model is put back down. They close slightly and just a little touch and they close up. That's the only one of the downsides of this. On the back end of the model, all looks very nice and tidy. Only 2 torpedoes on this one. Landing gear is a little bit loose, but generally it's still a fairly nice build and does look fairly good on display. Now the alternative, which all intents and purposes is slightly longer than the Lego version. Now immediately you can see that there's 4 torpedo launchers on this one, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, and you've also got the side guns on the side. Okay, the cockpit opens very nicely as shown. Inside Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber. Okay, on this particular model, in order to open the wings, you need to pull the switch forward. And this one, the wings stay open as long as the switch is forward. So you can move it around, put it down, do anything you like with it, and it stays in that position. The bottom section is also very good. The landing gear is much more solid, although there is no back landing gear, it's just a peg. The engines are far more detailed than the Lego version. And underneath, very, very similar stickers to the Lego version. And at the back, you can see the differences on the back of this one as compared to the Lego version. But all in all, a terrific model. Very easy to build, very quick, and very sturdy. Not flimsy, as some people have suggested, but it's a very, very good, solid model. Great weapons, and really does look the part. Very impressed with this one. Return the wheels back to the standard setting, and there we have it. So, overall comparison, two ships together. You can physically see the Lego one is slightly shorter. The more stickers on the alternative. A little bit more detail on the engine of the alternative. However, the gun arrays I think look better on the Lego version. Although the torpedoes and the additional guns are much nicer on the alternative. The back sections, well, there we have the back sections compared together. Which one looks the best? They both look very good, to be fair. Now, the back engines, I think I do prefer the Lego ones. I think they look great. Whereas the alternative ones, the actual pink luminous bits stick out a bit too far. But otherwise, the back section on the alternative is great. So, honest opinion, to close, I think, despite the fact that one is a high brand and one is a low brand, or considered to be a high brand and low brand, they are both fantastic models. They cost almost the same amount of money by the time you have to ship it on, but very, very good value, both models. I would say they're equally as good as each other. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future.